Hello, Leo, and welcome to this, your November 15th through November 30th reading and predictions. If you are new here, thank you so much for clicking and hopefully joining my channel. And for those of you who are returning, thank you so much for continuing to support my little channel. All right, Leos, let's tap into your energy and let's pull some cards. Let's first of all take a look at where you are at right now. Okay, let's have a look at where you are at right now for the Leos. Whew. Okay, yep, and we've got one card on the floor already. So for those of you who are new here, you may not know this about me. I do not edit my videos. What you see is what you get. I put authenticity out there because that's what I expect to be mirrored back to me in my own life. So sometimes you get to see me try and unfurl my legs and pick up cards from the floor. All right, Leo, your very first card is the Trust card. Now you'll notice on this card, there is a character who has just taken a giant leap of faith and is floating through the air with absolutely nothing around them. That is what trust is all about. It is about taking those giant leaps of faith in our lives off the deep end and into something new. This card often indicates a new beginning and an opportunity to really, like I said, take that leap of faith into something new. Now, this card was pulled with the intention of looking at where you are at now here as I sit and do this reading for you in the middle of November. So this card indicates to me that you have either already recently taken a leap of faith or you are on the verge of taking a leap of faith into something new where you don't have a choice but to trust. And this can also indicate that you are in that place, and this usually doesn't come up for this card, but this where you're in a place where you've been hurt and there's been a break in trust somewhere in a relationship and you are just in the process of recovering from that. But that's not what usually comes up for this card. But that just kind of came in as a last minute download. So let's move on and pull some cards about what you are focusing on. Let's take a look at what you are focusing on, what you need to be focusing on for the remainder of November. Oh, we went by the card. I thought that was going to come out. It was all loose in my hand, but it decided not to jump. All right, for Leo, what is Leo focusing on for the latter half of November? Oh, that one didn't make it all the way to the floor. It's in my lap. Where are you putting your focus, Leo? Ace of Pentacles. New beginnings. Like I said, new beginnings. A leap of faith towards something new. Trusting in the universe. Diving in. Well, I would say diving in feet first, but in this particular depiction of trust, it's just you taking that leap of faith. And that's literally what the Ace of Pentacles is all about. It is about taking a leap of faith. Now, the suit of Pentacles in the tarot generally refers to finances and career. So this is an indication that one of the things you're considering is a leap of faith and trusting in the universe with regards to a decision about your finances or your career. The Ace of Pentacles, as with all aces in the deck, are extremely positive cards. They are cards indicating there is a new beginning, there is something just on the horizon, and you are very seriously considering taking that dive off the deep end into that new opportunity. This is indicating new opportunities for you at this time, Leo. Great. Fantastic. Let's see if there is anything that might be challenging you, difficult influences, something that might be standing in your way with regards to this new opportunity that's presenting itself to you. It's looking more and more like it's a new opportunity for money or career, but it is niggling at my mind again. What I had said, the other interpretation that came in with this card and at the beginning there, about some of you have been hurt in love and you're on the verge of taking that step towards love again. And for those of you who are in that position, Leo, this card is indicating a new beginning, but it's also indicating that if that's the position that you're in right now, where this is more of a relationship reading for some of you, not the majority of you, but for that small minority of you where this is becoming a relationship or reading, this new partnership that you are considering taking a leap of faith into may be bringing you some more financial security than what you're used to. Okay, so difficult influences and challenges that may crop up in this new endeavor for you, Leo. I do want to say for the vast majority of you, this new endeavor involves money and career, but there is a small minority of you that it involves a relationship. So your challenge is the integration card. This is the card of balance. So you'll notice in the middle of this card, we do have the yin and the yang. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. We have the sun and the moon also represented on this card. We have the eagle and the swan on this card. We have as above, so below. What this card represents is, in order for us to have full integration of trust in a new beginning, we have to have balance. And if we don't have balance, then things have a tendency to go a little bit awry in our lives. So this is your challenge at this time, Leo. Now, for those of you for whom this reading has become a relationship reading, this card is asking you to look at the imbalances in your previous relationships. Was there too much give and not enough take? Was there too much take and not enough give? Look at these types of dynamics that you have had in your past relationships, which have the ability, if you go into a new relationship while still having those imbalances, there's the opportunity for a new relationship to become unhinged again. So that is why this is coming up for you, is to definitely explore imbalances. For the majority of you for whom this reading is not so much a relationship reading and is more so about your career and your finances, this card is asking you to make sure that whatever decision you're making, you are making it from a balanced place and not from a place of not having all of the information. Okay, so for example, if someone is, for some of you, someone is dangling a carrot for you with regards to your career. They're dangling a carrot and with regards to your money, and they're saying, yoo-hoo, over here, I have an offer for you. Might be too good to be true, but come on, you can come over here. This card is saying, make sure that you are seeing both sides of the story. before you take that leap of faith into trust. Okay. There is something that you are missing, that you need that piece of information, that nugget of information before you take that leap of faith, Leo. Messages from the universe, messages you need to hear at this time. Let's have a look. What does the universe want you to hear right now? I am about to have a cat jump up on my lap. Oh no, she's changed her mind. That's good. Okay. Oh, and another one. Okay. We have 3 cards that have come out with messages. Let's go in the order in which they came out. Follow the golden rule. Remember what the golden rule is? Do I need to repeat the golden rule? I'm trying to get it to come into focus there for you. Follow the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have done to you. Golden rule, karma. Karma. So, for those of you who are treating this reading as a relationship reading, do unto others as you would have done to you. Follow the golden rule, karma. What you put out, you get back. Patience is a virtue. For those of you who are treating this reading as a career and money reading, patience is a virtue. As much as you are on the verge of taking a leap of faith in trust into the unknown with regards to money and career, this card is telling me that there is a nugget of information that you don't have yet, and you need that nugget of information. So patience is a virtue until you get all of the information and you have a balanced view of what the offer is on the table. Make sure you have all of the information and be yourself. And this goes for everybody in this reading. All of the Leos out there, remember to be yourself. Okay, we are going to dip into unexpected, what you don't see coming, and we're going over here to this particular deck. What is unexpected, what you don't see coming for the Leos, latter half of November? Mountains. Okay, mountains. Stand your ground. Stand your ground in the mountains. Okay. Now, this card has a second meaning. For those of you who are treating this as their money and career reading, remember I said with this card, as above, so below. This card is also as above, so below. You'll notice that there is a depiction kind of 2 mountains. What this is actually saying is that there is something going on below the surface. A mountain is like an iceberg. And as we know, we often refer to the saying, the tip of the iceberg, and the tip of the iceberg is what we can see. But in order for that iceberg not to tip over, there has to be a significant amount of iceberg under the surface that we can't see. Mountains are the same. There's a portion of the mountain that we can see, but there is also a good deal going on below the surface so that that mountain doesn't tip over. And so this is reinforcement for those of you who are looking at this as a career and money reading. There is something going on below the surface that you're not aware of. So stand your ground, practice patience before you take this leap of faith. Final general overall outcome, where are we going? Okay. Final general overall outcome for the Leos. Oh, we got 2 cards that have jumped right out for us. Anything else? Okay. All right, let's take a look. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure which order I'm going to read them in, but wilderness and being untamed. I do want to point out here, Leo, what is this? We have another mountain on this card. You have another mountain here. Okay, you have 2 separate representations of a mountain in your reading. This is a really good indication that there is something coming up for you. There is a temptation that's coming forward for you. Something is being presented to you that is too good to be true. You need to stand your ground. You need to practice patience, and you need to make sure that you have all of the information before you dive right in. Okay. This card also indicates the starting or beginning of something new. The climbing of a mountain can indicate the starting of something new, but as well, the other word that is on this card is untamed, as in untamed wilderness, as in stepping outside of our comfort zones in order to be able to begin something new with this ace. And I mean, even with those of you that are treating this as a relationship reading, keep in mind, you are stepping out into something new, into a new relationship. And if you want this new relationship to last and be different from your last one, you need to look in the mirror. What needs to change? What needs to be rebalanced with regards to the give and take? And so you as well are stepping out into something that is untamed, the untamed wilderness, something you're unfamiliar with. What does all of this bring you, Leo? Final card of your reading is the Lotus, and this is the card of resurrection. Okay, this is the card indicating that there is some type of rebirth happening within you. There is something awakening in you so that you can move into this new phase different from the way that you have gone into either new career and money issues or new relationships in the past. There is a resurrection happening on your part and a rebirth. So I'm going to leave that there. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. If this resonated, please consider liking the video and subscribing to my channel. And I hope that you will allow me the honor of doing your next reading for you at the beginning of December.